All right. So we're going to have a 3-person contest for worst or best fight with a sibling. But we have 5 people on hold.
I don't want to ditch any of them.
But you got to. All right. Hot Wings, and Joe will each pick one call to take.
How about this? What if no. I was going to say
the parameters?
I was going to say what if we do the give us 3 words or 4 words to describe your story, and then we choose based on that if you tell the rest. But that's kind of whatever.
Okay. I'll show you these one at a time.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Wow.
Okay. Dixie in the Tri-Cities is definitely in.
That's your vote?
Okay. I'm picking that one.
The next one seems like it would be pretty good.
Anthony in Nashville.
Yeah, that one seems pretty great.
Oh, I don't know how you guys are choosing.
Oh, no, they're all good.
Yeah, they are.
Well, Hot Wings and Joe, get ready to make your pick. I'm going to pick Dixie.
Yeah, let's
and let Dixie tell her story. Dixie, what was your run-in with a sibling?
Well, it was actually my husband. My husband now. It was when we were dating. Him and his brother, they're both in their 40s. Their way of showing affection is by fighting, basically. I got introduced to this 2 months into the relationship when my husband showed up at the house with a knife wound.
What?
Yes, he showed up at my house with a knife wound. It was in his forearm, probably about, the gash had to be at least 4 or 5 inches long down his forearm.
Oh, my. Now,
4 or 5 inches long.
Say
that's significant.
They show affection, so it's not like they get drunk and get super pissed and then fight.
No, they're happy.
Let's just start wrestling around, and then one thing leads to another, right?
Pretty much. It's like it starts with a hug, and the next thing you know, they're wrestling on the floor.
Wow,
And
sex
then-
must be amazing.
Family reunions are great.
At that point, is that when the knife comes out, is it because the affection went too far and it became anger?
That's what I asked, and the first thing I got told was, well, I threw a brick at
Mind
him.
your business.
I threw a brick at him.
What? That's not affection. At that point, it ramps up to where they hate each other,
What if
right?
you write "I love you" on the brick?
No, it was literally they were sitting there laughing at each other, and my husband threw a brick at him.
Oh, so they're just the two of the dumbest people in the world.
You married an idiot.
Yeah.
And got his idiot brother in the
I picture
in the marriage.
I picture their family reunion to be like The Simpsons, where they put pans on their heads
Smash into
and
each other.
run into each other.
Dixie, do they ever go through stretches where it's like, well, I'm not talking to so-and-so?
No, they get along great. This is what they do.
I don't know
And
what
it's
his
funny,
deal
this
is. He
the
hasn't
only
attacked me in
people
months.
They're that way
Yeah.
with.
That's remarkable. All right, Dixie, hold on. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
So
All of our competitors will get a 90-day VIP membership at least.
Unbelievable.
And one of them, whomever we choose, will go into the drawing for Dumber Than the Show trivia. Hot Wings, who are you picking?
Anthony in Nashville.
All right. Anthony, what is your sibling issue?
Well, a little bit of a backstory there. Me and my brother, when we were about 16 and 17, we grew up moving furniture and loading furniture on trucks. We were all relatively strong. So my brother signed up for Pandora, and I told him that his playlist was gay.
That's such a
oh boy.
Okay, that's such a good start.
Those are fighting words.
Okay.
Right. So his first reaction is to pile drive me through the drywall in the upstairs of my grandparents' house.
Absolutely.
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 And so I returned the favor and sent him back into the other drywall. And so there's 2 gigantic holes upstairs in my grandparents' house. So we're trying to figure out how to, explain this. So we kind of go separate ways. We go back to the kitchen, and I casually mention that his Pandora playlist is still gay. And he pulls a knife on me and tells me if I say anything else, he'll cut me. And I told him I didn't believe him and threw a punch at him. Ended up breaking my hand on the side of his head.
Oh, no!
Yeah. He throws the knife away. It does the same thing to the back of my head, and we both had to go to the hospital and get casts on our hands, and my parents made us pay for our own casts.
Boy, you two are a couple hard-headed idiots.
That's so amazing.
Now, are you and him tight still?
Actually, now that we didn't talk for about 5 years, and then now that we're adults in our 30s, we're actually pretty close.
Is that
Funny
because
story we
his
tell people.
playlist got less gay?
No, absolutely not. It got worse over time.
Hey, you should call him right now and tell him his
Yeah.
Spotify list is gay.
Yeah.
Yes.
What? How old were you when that happened?
Spark it.
I was 17 and he was 16.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Oh
that
my
age.
gosh.
Oh my god.
I think
Yeah.
if you guys grew up with brothers close in age to you, this would happen to you as well.
It probably would.
Yeah.
I
It's
mean,
very-
it's hard to say.
Like, Joe,
but
how old's your sister?
I grew up with it. She's 2 years younger than me, and we fought all the time.
yeah, right?
Yeah.
It's part of it.